They're the only team to win a cup. Was it '06, and they didn't have those guys then.
Yeah.
You know.
I think they'll be extremely good again.
Yeah, I think they're
They're gonna be
definitely the Metro faves.
Definitely. Game time?
Game time.
Right. It's game time presented by Bet365. Visit the app for latest odds and find out why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Must be 19 plus. Ontario only. Please play responsibly. Yes, Skipper?
Bet365. Jays are favorite today.
They are not.
Oh,
Underdogs for the fourth straight game in a
Come
series
on.
where they have the
Sam's
chance
just
to sweep.
cashing in on this series.
I've been hot.
You had
I
the Judge homer and the Jays win.
And
last
before I
year.
had Scherzer over strikeouts and win. I've been hot. I did miss on the Ernie home run on Canada today, but that's okay. It was a bit of a long shot.
kind of a fun game last night.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a great game.
I mean, it was.
That's baseball, eh? 7, 8 runs. No problem.
Yeah.
Can I
There's like
say,
9
though?
innings to get them all back.
Two things. I was lying on my couch and I was like settling in, got everything, made dinner, did all the things I needed to do before sit down. I'm like, it's 7-0. This is kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like a blowout. I was kind of
It
hoping for, and I was like,
got
oh crap.
Yeah.
But good. Sorry, not to go full Jays here, but good for John Schneider that they ended up winning that game because one of the more, and you'll hear more of this on Blair and Barker coming up at 4 o'clock, but one of the most mind-numbing decisions in the history of baseball to not just put Aaron Judge on.
By the way, wasn't it bad by Judge, though?
Oh my God, he hit that to space, but
Yeah.
they've walked him in every big spot for the whole series, and it's like immediately on 4, immediately.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
I mean, he just looks like a cartoon character at the
Oh
dish.
my gosh.
He's such a large animal. It's
And when he
crazy.
extends those arms,
Yeah.
it's like
He's a stud.
stud.
Absolute stud. All right. So I'm going to the game again tonight. I know.
You want to leave now?
No. That's good. I'll take it. I like the Jays again. I don't know why I wouldn't like the Jays. Plus 110. Good price on them. And George Springer's having a brilliant season, and I like him to go yard again tonight. So give me a George Springer home run at plus 390. And that was Jays Talk, a.k.a. Game Time, presented by Bet365. Visit the app for the thoughts and find out why it's ever ordinary at Bet365. Must be plus Ontario only. Please play responsibly.
Okay, let's take a break because we still have plenty to get into, including a couple of more signings we'd like to get into. Including after the break is Sportsnet's top 25 players.
Oh, I know.
I do remember I did
Now I
vote.
look at it, I know why.
voted in this. You voted in this?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
They emailed me, I
But-
forgot.
Clearly, we were like one of 40 people maybe to participate in this. So there's going to be a few names that we won't agree with on this list.
And one of my favorite segments that we don't do enough that I have invented, it's a really high-tech segment. It's called True or False.
good
And I
segment.
have a few true or false questions for you, too. So lots to get into, boys.
Okay, top 25 when we return to Real Kipper and Bourne. Welcome back to the program. Nick Kiprios, Justin Bourne, Sammy McKee giggling over there.
I don't have any hockey thoughts.
Well-
Hockey thoughts are in my brain.
The show rudely
some.
interrupted our conversation on our golf scheduling
Yes.
for the month of July.
I've got so many games of golf lined up.
You do?
Yeah. I'm playing
Okay, can we
so
be
much.
included in some
Well,
of them?
I'm going to Alberta. You want to come with me? Going out to my
I'd
beloved.
love to, but
Yeah, I'm going to play with my beloved Lacombe. Got a lot of golf scheduled for that. Going to play Lakeview a couple times. You want to drive across the city, play Lakeview with me, Kipper? They'd love to see you in there. They love you there.
Yeah,
They're always like, Sammy,
absolutely.
where's Kipper? Can't bring Kipper. They don't ask
Yes.
about you, Borny, but
yes.
okay. All right, I'll
Let's
get
do
you in.
it.
7:20 Monday. You there?
7:55.
I got 7:20 on the books.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right, where do you want to go here? You want to go straight to our top 25? You want to talk about a few more signings that
Let me-
caught my eye, caught your eye?
Can I read these ones off to you, and you can stop me if you care? Sharks Orlov, 2 years, 6.5 years, $6.5 million per.
Yeah, I like that. Just 2 years is interesting. That
Yeah.
gives them flexibility. What I like about what they're doing versus what Chicago's doing is they're taking hocky seriously. Like,
Yes.
you can't just be bad
Yeah.
forever.
No, it's good
They
depth
claimed
for
Letty.
the kids.
They
It
claimed
is.
What it
Letty
is.
You
too.
need someone who can break the puck out, get it in their hands so they can play
Yes.
hockey.
They claimed
And he's a
Letty.
skilled guy.
Yeah, and they claimed Letty as well. Which
Yeah.
is good.
Nice fader for
Suter
Doug
signs a
Armstrong.
2-year deal with the Blues.
Who did, sorry?
Suter.
Suter
Oh,
from
yeah.
Vancouver.
So what happened there?
I
No
don't.
one
I
bid
don't.
more than that.
I don't think they wanted to go as high as what, 4.5, 4. What did he get?
The Canucks didn't want to go that high. Yeah,
I-
4.5.
I don't think they wanted to get that high.
I think it's 8.5. I'm not mistaken. So it's 4 and then 4.5 or something like that for each.
4.25.
Yeah.
I don't know what the AAV
It's
is.
just like, I'm shocked by that contract. Like everyone's like, he was one of the best available centers. I thought some teams, frankly, like I thought a team like the Leafs would like that, let alone the Canucks. So
Can I throw a name out there? One more for the Leafs, for Sammy's Leafs. That
Please.
kind of Brent Burns.
Nah.
No, over.
I think he can still play, but not what the Leafs need, in my opinion.
A little bit more offense, a little bit more
Power
jump.
play guy, maybe. I wouldn't
I
have
don't
hated
know.
it.
I mean,
What
but
number
the
did he
Avs took him.
What number did he get? I didn't
A
see.
million?
$1 million? No, it's gotta be.
I think
Look
it's,
it up.
I think it's 2.
I don't know. With games play bonuses.
Yes, it is bonus late. I know that for
Everybody
sure.
wants to throw in that.
All
Just
right,
give me the AAV at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
So it's a $1 million deal.
1
And-
million.
And there are bonuses. I don't know
I
what.
can get him to 3.
Okay.
Could get him to 3.
Value of
Yeah.
4 total. It says.
God, he's.
AAV is
There
4
were
on.
times last year you're like, how old is he? And how many consecutive games has he played? Like, he is a bit of a freak of nature here.
He can still snap it. He can shoot it.
And he
40
can-
years
he
old.
can still
6'5",
log some
230.
minutes.
Yeah.
But, anyways,
Hey, I saw,
I didn't mind it for the Avs.
not to go full Leafs here, but I read your article today in the Toronto Star, Kevin.
Yes.
You were connecting the Leafs and Besser.
Yeah, Besser was. It's my understanding the choice for Brock Besser was either to go back to Vancouver or play for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Wow.
Yeah,
Chose Vancouver.
yeah.
So,
Tough environment to walk into as Marner league.
so then was it I read that it was a little more AAV shorter term.
My understanding is he did not get the length of the contract or the security out of the Leafs that he got out of Vancouver, and I don't know how quickly that thing turned around. And maybe it was the threat of maybe for Vancouver to see him in Toronto. I don't know what made them go long term, but he snapped it up as quickly as they probably offered it to him.
That was part of our interview with Brad Tree Living yesterday that I did notice, as he said, talked about guys choosing not to play for Toronto, right? Like he wasn't saying like a whole whack of people, but he said you make your offers, you pick your guys, and
Yeah.
they
can
get
you
to
do?
pick their picks. Yeah.
Mangiapane is a Toronto kid.
Yeah.
And the last I heard was maybe a little concerned about playing in this market as a local. And then we have
I don't like that mentality.
and then we have Pizzetta,
Pizzetta. Yeah.
who is like
Yeah, a little-
giggling right now.
I mean, it's a little different expectations, right? When you sign for
But for Mangiapane, you don't think like he's coming in at 3.5
Yeah, I
million?
mean, he
like
scored 12 or 13 goals last year. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not like it's a huge, he's not a massive sniper that's going to come in
Right.
here. Like,
But that's why I think expectations would have been low, and those guys become the beloved guy. You got to do well when people have low expectations.
he'd be
here.
beloved in North York. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We do know that Toronto, or really outside of anywhere in Ontario, out west, it's not for everybody. Playing in a Canadian market isn't for everybody. Brock Besser, one of the reasons why I think people in Vancouver are drawn to him is because he's got a little bit of Nylander where it's like, nothing really bothers me. I'm just going to go out there and shoot it in the net. If it doesn't go in the net, I get to try again tomorrow. And they're not phased.
Yeah, that
And
is
it
certainly
takes, it's not for everybody.
But I think it's much harder on the guys who are supposed to score. Because when nothing happens, you're bad, right? By perception, people think you're bad. When you're, whatever, Lorentz or whatever, and then you shoot one in playoffs, people are like, Lorentz, in 3 years.